Hey, it's Ev. Sorry if you can hear my housemates, but in a couple of days I will be 11 months on testosterone. I've only ever taken Testogel, and yeah, not much has happened since my last video, which was my 9 months on T. I've just been getting a bit more facial hair and body hair, and I've noticed that my hairline definitely is more masculine, because in the last video I wasn't sure if it was or not, and that video was before I shaved my head, and now I've shaved my head and I can see that I have a slightly more masculine hairline. But yeah, I wanted to make this video about whether or not Testogel or gel types of testosterone actually work, because a lot of people think that they don't work. I will be talking about some quite personal stuff in this video about my own body, so if you're a family member then I'd ask you not to watch, or I'd tell you, don't watch. So since being on Testogel for the last 11 months, I've experienced facial hair growth, body hair growth a lot. Here's a picture of my stomach hair. So that's a spoiler alert, it obviously does work. Also lower growth, my periods have stopped, my voice has dropped.
My name is Evan and I am 4 days on T.
Hey, it's Evan and I'm now 5 months on Testogel. This is my voice 6 months on testosterone. I'm now 8.5 months on Testogel. I've had an increased sex drive, though that is calming down a bit. I sweat more, I've had some body fat redistribution, I'm less emotional, I get slightly more spots than before, all of the normal stuff. Apart from not having an Adam's apple, which I'm totally fine with, I can't think of a testosterone change that I haven't experienced. However, for the first 4.5 months, not much really happened. And I think if I switched to injections at that point because I thought nothing was happening, and then all those things happened because that was just when they were going to happen, I would have turned around and said, see, gel doesn't work, only injections work, which I think some people do. And that probably contributes to the misconception that gel just doesn't work. And I don't doubt that some people try gel and it just doesn't work for them. Maybe their skin doesn't absorb it right or something. I'm not an expert, I'm not pretending to be an expert on this, I'm just talking about my own experience. But for a lot of people, we go on gel and it works for us and we get our testosterone levels checked and they are exactly in the same range that people on injections, what their levels are. I've only ever taken gel, and when I got my levels checked, they were in the normal range for a cis male, what their testosterone levels would be in. And just like people on injections, if we got our levels checked and they were a bit low, we'd get our doses changed to try and get them back into normal range. So the myth that gel just straight up doesn't work is just straight up not true. I've seen people online saying that gel cannot make your voice drop, gel cannot make you grow a beard. I personally only grow a bit of facial hair. You can see my sideburns, but apart from that, I don't have great facial hair, but it's not that weird to not have a full beard by 1 year on T. But I have seen people that have only been on gel that have had beards grow. And obviously it can make your voice drop because my voice has dropped, so. And although I find it very annoying that people say things like this, I did used to be one of the people that believed that gel just didn't work as well as testosterone injections. Because when I watched some people on YouTube that were on gel, their changes just happened to be quite slow, so I just presumed gel does make your changes happen slower. But actually, it's quite normal for changes to be slow, for anyone on testosterone, regardless of how they take it. If you're 4 months on T, and your voice hasn't dropped yet, that's not abnormal. It happens quite a lot, and it's nothing to be worried about. So the big reason that I'm putting this out here now is because I probably contributed to it before, like the idea that gel isn't as good, doesn't work as well, or doesn't work at all. So yeah, it does work. Some people also think gel is only for people that are on a low dose of testosterone, and that's not true. I got put straight onto 2 pumps a day of Testogel, and last time I had my levels checked, like I said, it was in the normal cis male range of testosterone. Some people might need more to get their levels within that range. Like, everyone's body's different. That's why we have our levels checked before we get prescribed hormones. Another thing people say is that where you put the gel makes you grow hair in that area. But that's only because that's exactly where the gel has been applied. But that's not true at all. Like, it goes into your bloodstream, I think. Like, it's absorbed into your body. It doesn't just make hair grow where you put it. Because I put mine on my shoulders. I've had a lot of hair growth on my stomach, and some people probably think that's because I put it on my stomach, but that's not even where I put it. So yeah, where I have been putting the gel on my arms has made my arms start to go a little bit like dry, like I have some dry skin. So I might switch to injections at some point. Also, just because I just kind of want to try it and see if I prefer taking it that way. But if I do switch, it definitely isn't because gel doesn't work. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Testosterone gel definitely can work. It's worked really well for me. I don't mean that it definitely works for everyone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that people claiming it's not real testosterone, it's only a lower dose, it cannot make your voice break, all those things, that's all not true. And there's just a huge misconception about gel. And I wanted to try to clear that up, especially because I probably made it slightly worse when I used to believe all that stuff. So yeah, if you have any opinions about this kind of thing, let me know in the comments, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Bye.